Hi guys and dolls, it's your girl April Renee, and as promised, I am back with my full highlight and contour video. So I'm already starting off with a moisturized face, so I'm going to move right into my primer. I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish, and I'm going to apply it all over my face so that everything stays in place all day and I have no movement. I'm also applying an under eye cream from MAC. I'll list the name in the description box. And I'm going to move right into my foundation. I already have my eyebrows done, so I'm going to apply my Nars Sheer Glow all over my face using a damp beauty blender. I've sprayed it with my Fix Plus. If you don't have Fix Plus, you can use water. And I'm going to apply that until I have my desired coverage and move right into concealer. So today I'm using the Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC, and I'm going to mix two colors on the back of my hand and just kind of warm it up a bit, and I'm going to use my finger to apply it. I like using my fingers. I feel like your fingers are your best set of tools. Like, it warms it up and gets in those creases. So for me, I crease a lot, which is why you see me moving my nose so I can make sure I get it in there good. So I'm going to use my micro beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend it out, make sure, I have an even consistency and blend out any of the harsh lines. So I'm going to do the same for both sides and just blend, blend, blend. So when I'm done using the micro beauty blender, I go back in with my regular size, spray it with Fix Plus, and just continue to blend it out. I just want to make sure there's no harsh lines, and for me, blending is so important because you don't want to take a picture and it looks absolutely crazy. So I try to make sure everything is blended to perfection before I actually go in and powder. So using my black Opal True Color Stick and black Walnut, I'm going to contour my face. So I'm going to come right underneath that cheekbone, and I'm going to draw a line on both sides. And I also do the perimeter of my face as well. So I'm just going to work that in and then blend it out. So now with a damp beauty blender, I'm just going to blend it all out. I'm going to blend the contour out. So again, there's no harsh lines and it just seamlessly transitions. So I'm just going to blend away. So with my same beauty blender, I am just blending everything out, just making sure there's no harsh lines. You can use a brush if you like. My beauty blender is just like my go-to. I use it whole face, if there's such a phrase, so that's what I'm going to use, but you can use whatever kind of works best for you. It's trial and error. Then for contouring of my nose, I'm going to use a brush so I can have a little bit more precise placement. The beauty blender it just doesn't work well for me for my nose, so I'm using a brush by MAC. I'll leave the number in the description box, and I'm just going to go in and draw a line starting from the base of my eyebrows all the way down, and then I'm going to go in and blend that out as well. So using the exact same micro beauty blender as I used underneath my eye, I'm going to go ahead and highlight the rest of my face. I'm going to do my nose, bring that up into the forehead region right by my brows, and then I'm also going to come right underneath that contour and draw a line. This I love. I don't contour without this part because it really it makes the contour stand out. Well, for me at least, I absolutely love it. So I do it after I do my nose because I don't want too much product there. And then I come right above my lip and highlight there as well. And now I'm just gonna buff out, or blend rather, all of the highlighted parts. So using Benai's banana powder, I'm going to take a sponge and I'm going to apply a generous amount underneath my eyes and also everywhere else that I've highlighted. So the bridge of my nose, the forehead area, right underneath that contour, right above my lip. And I do it first because I want it to sit for a little while. So I'm applying it generously and I'm just gonna let that bake for a little bit. So I'm gonna do everything else I need to do and then come back to it. So using a MAC Mineralize foundation, I'm using the loose powder in medium deep. I'm going to set the rest of my face with the exception of where I highlighted. I don't want to, ruin that. I'm letting the banana powder do its thing, but I'm going to set everywhere else. I really love the finish that it gives me, which is why I use it. And I also love the fact that it gives me some color, so it brings some depth and some definition back into my face after highlighting. So now I'm going to apply my blush. This is a MAC blush that I've had forever, so the name has kind of scraped itself off. I think it has something to do with plum. If I can figure it out, I'll leave it in the description bar. But nonetheless, I'm going to place it right above the contour, yet below where I highlighted. So now using a brush, this is actually a MAC brush I've had forever and the number is shipped off, but I'm sure I can figure it out now. Leave it in the description bar. I'm just gonna blend everything out and make sure again there's no harsh lines. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe away the banana powder now. It's kind of done its thing. And then I like to go back in with a kabuki brush. It's also by MAC, and I just like to really just buff everything out, especially where my blush is. So with everything all blended out, I'm going to go ahead and apply my highlighter. It's Albatross by Nars, and I'm just applying it to the highest point of my cheeks. You don't want too much because shimmer goes a long way. I'm also going to apply a little bit on the bridge of my nose, go back with my kabuki brush and blend it out. And other than that, this is the complete look. I'm going to go and get dressed and put my lipstick on, and I'll be back. Other than that, I hope you like it.